Hi everyone, my name is Michelle Blackwood from Healthier Steps. Why is the music so low, G? Why is the music so loud? Can you tell everyone, hi everyone, can you tell that we've been having technical difficulties? But we're so excited, we still managed to get on. Yeah, somehow we have a setup that doesn't get broken down, however, until Friday. So somehow some disconnection went on and we had to figure it out. At least I didn't have to figure it out. I was praying while Gene was figuring it out, and he did finally figured it out what was going on. So I'm super excited. We are live. How are you doing? How are you doing? I even forgot to tell Carton was like, the next time you go live, make sure you tell me ahead. So Carton, I'm sorry you won't be here today because I didn't remind him. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Because today I'm not even going to be long, guys, because we've been recording this morning. And I decided I'm going to do a short food. I'm not going to cook. I'm just going to show you, because I already did the cooking, most of the cooking. So I'm just going to show you how to assemble a quinoa veggie bowl, and then we're going to juice, and pretty much easy. Let me know where you're joining us from. Give your name, comment. If you're on my YouTube, please subscribe, leave a comment, let me know where you're joining us from, and also hit the notification bell so that every time we do a video, you can be notified. And let me see. Today, the juice is going to be red cabbage juice with beets, apple, ginger, and turmeric. And for the quinoa bowl is quinoa. If you have never made quinoa, it's just so easy to prepare. I did a video showing that I don't measure. I never measure my quinoa at home. I'll measure it from my website, but I don't. And the typical recipe is 1 cup of quinoa to 2 parts water. I don't do that. I do that from my website, yes, but when I'm home, I just pour some quinoa and pour the water. So I did a video showing how to do that, how easy it is, and you get perfect quinoa. Perfect quinoa, easy, fluffy. And why I like quinoa, because it's dense, it's rich in nutrients. It's actually a seed and not a grain. It's a false grain or pseudo grain. However, it is so rich in nutrients. It's a powerhouse. You can use it in place of rice. So that's why I tend to make it a lot, and I create a lot of recipes around it because it's high in folate, it's high in iron, magnesium, great, lots of minerals for you, and it's easy to digest, super easy to cook for a whole plant food. It is easy to cook. So incorporate it more in your diet. So for the quinoa bowl, I'm literally going to put quinoa in the bowl. Let's start with a bit of, I have some spring mix. So I'm going to use some spring mix. Just put them to one side. So I love spring mix because I love the fact that they're just little beet greens, little red leaf lettuce, green lettuce. It may have spinach, just all these little different veggies. What I prepared some roasted veggies. And for roasted veggies, what I did was I roasted some broccoli because broccoli is nutrient dense as well. All the cruciferous vegetables are super good. They're like powerhouses to build your immune system. And also I'm going to add some sweet potatoes. I like the sweet potato as well because that's high in fiber and it is good for you. I'm going to add some black beans. So I cooked the black beans, and the reason why I didn't just use a can of black beans and all that, I literally made black beans that were seasoned with onion and garlic in it and cumin, and I just cooked that down So I'm adding a flavored seasoned black beans. All right. Then I made me some guacamole. So I got some nice avocado with onions and lemon juice or lime, whatever you have on hand, lemon or lime juice. Next, I'm adding some tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes can do, but I just use what I had on hand. So tomatoes, all right. For my veggie bowl, I like red onions. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some red onions. All right. And I made this delicious, easy to prepare cashew cream. I made a cashew cream, and all it is cashew with water, salt, and lemon juice. Sprinkle that on. And there is my veggie bowl. Oh, wow. If you don't have to have this. You can do recipes on my website, vegan cheddar cheese. All right. And I like cilantro. So if you like cilantro, then you can add some cilantro leaves. And there you go. Delicious veggie bowl. That's it. Delicious. We're going to move on now to the juice. So easy recipe, delicious. And you could have done it with tortilla. I'm going to save this. I'm not going to eat it yet because I want to drink my juice first. I'm just going to cover it and eat it later. All right. So say you wanted to do it. I have here corn tortilla that I made earlier. You could literally do it with tortilla instead. You could add, for the nutrients density of the quinoa, you could add a little quinoa, just a little. And then you can add your black beans. All right. Then we can add guacamole. Guacamole. I like guacamole, so I do a little bit. And you could add a tomato if you want. Alrighty. I want to give a shout out to my friend Shirley. We went to Shirley Leacock, I called her that. We went to nursing school together. She lives in England, Leicester, England. And I want to give a shout out to her. I treasure Shirley because Shirley she lived in England. So she was British and Asian British. And she lived there. And so she lived local. So I would go to visit her family and we spent a lot of time together, to take breaks from college. So here you go. And I just love the fact that she lived local. And she's a friend that will be a friend for life. So Shirley, thank you so much. And I love you and I cherish our friendship. I want to give you a shout out. Shirley Leacock, she's a nurse in England. She loved the children. Pediatric nurse. Lovely, delicious. Yum. I'll save this one later as well. All right, so we're going to move on to our juice. I'm going to just clear up and then we're going to move on to the juicing next. Just move these things, set them aside. All righty. No comments there, G. Everybody.
You got Bakunda on Facebook saying, "Welcome, I'm here to follow you."
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You
James on Facebook.
Hi.
Good evening, all watching.
Good evening, Sierra Leone in the house.
Edward saying hello, all, also from Sierra Leone. We got Mustafa saying
Hi,
greetings to
Mustafa.
everyone.
Hi. Greetings.
We got Mans Ray saying blessings, cuz.
Hi, cuz. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you. I'm just, yes. And I want to give shout out to all my African followers. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for being there. I can't do the live without you guys. You're always there. And I know it's very late back home in Sierra Leone. I'm thinking they're at least 5-6 hours ahead of us. And based on the time, it's evening where they are. So I really appreciate your support. So today, like I said, we're going to be doing, the juice that we're going to be doing is red cabbage. I like anything from the cruciferous vegetable family, Brussels sprouts. I'm one of those girls that love them. They're high in sulfur. They're very good for your immune system. They're just good for building your immune system. They're anti-aging, and just great for stomach. Cabbage juice especially is great for people who have ulcers, and it'll completely heal it. So cabbage juice is the number one juice that you could do if you're having an ulcer. And so I love it. Love the fact that I'm using it has anthocyanins. I love the ones with color because that shows you that it has more healing benefits. And so I like to tend to go for the reds and the purple fruits, the ones with more color, say, than the green. They're both good, but just the fact that it will add way more nutrients to your body and healing properties. So I'm doing cabbage. I love beets as well. Amazing stuff. Beet is good for the liver as well. And great, has nitric oxide. So it's great for people who have high blood pressure or heart disease. It lowers blood pressure and very, very good. So I like my beets. And I'm going to use apples for the petting and for the taste. So at least I want it tasting good. So I'm adding apples for a delicious taste. And I'm also going to add ginger, and I'm going to add turmeric. I was listening to a doctor today, and she was talking about women who have pain, menses, monthly, and they're having pain, only if they would use ginger and turmeric as part of their daily regime, that they would have all those painful periods. So I thought that, and I just love juicing and making sure every time I juice, I have my ginger. I don't go without it, and my turmeric. And I'm telling you, I feel amazing. No pain, no little ounce of pain in my body, none at all whatsoever. All right. So in my phone, I don't know why I've charged it last night, but my phone, that's weird. It must have not been charging. I have a charging station. It probably wasn't charging. Why my iPhone is pretty much dying. So, oh, I forgot. Carlton, when you watch this, I did use lemon. Carlton always wants me to use lemon in all my juices. So this one is for you. That's a lemon for you. I'm gonna use a big knife too. Oh, that looks so good. So red. When you think of red, you think about hemoglobin. You think about the blood, and that's how excellent beets are for building the blood. So beets are great, and it tastes very good when you do beets and apple and lemon. Amazing, and that little ginger, amazing. And then we're adding now the cabbage. Can't go wrong. Delicious juice. Delicious. Delicious juice. Nutritious too. Very nutritious. Hi. How?
Can't wait to get that cabbage juice.
Oh yeah, you should try it. I'm adding too much in the juicer.
Lisa Diet.
Hi, Lisa.
Says hi, Michelle.
Hi, how are you? Lisa, how are you? How are you?
Leah says happy to see you, Michelle.
Hi, so happy to see you as well, Talia. How are you? Good to see you. So one of the things I'm learning more and more is whenever you have roadblocks in life, don't panic. Why do we panic when some of us are so grown, we've been through many obstacles and we see how God came through for us. But yet every time we have a little derailment, little obstacle, we fret, we worry. And that was the case today because we were like, not fretful. We're like, it's going to work out. We're going to come on live. We know you were waiting for us and we appreciate it because it was past 2 o'clock. And when Jean hooked up the camera, it was not reading. We could not see the camera. And I'm like, I prayed while he's there fixing, I'm praying. And I'm like, it's going to work out. It's going to work out. So I'm telling you, whatever you're going through in your life right now, you might be going through some setbacks. You might be facing a difficult situation. You might have decisions that you need to make. Fret not. It is going to work out. Just trust and believe that it's gonna. I think more than likely, we don't. See, if you worry about it not working out, you're still worrying in a sense that you're worried and you don't know the outcome. You and I don't know the outcome of a situation. But so the best solution when you're faced with problem is to trust that all will work out for good. Our mindset is so powerful. Our mindset. And if it doesn't work out, like I said to my brother yesterday, we were having a conversation and he was talking about the fact that, you know, this person wasn't calling anymore and everything. And I said to him, people are in your life for seasons. And if you realize that, some will stay for you for your entire life, but there are people who are going to come in your life and then they go out when the time is right or time for them to move on. So people are in your life for seasons. And if you look at it that way and you cherish those seasons, cherish those moments you're with them, and don't take anything for granted, then you're easier to let go when it's time for you to move on. Like, let go. It is what it is. The memories are beautiful. They're precious. Appreciate the beautiful time that you spent and that you were your authentic self during that relationship or that period. And when it's let go, no hard feelings. Just let go with love. And if it were meant to be, but they come back into your life, okay, I appreciate them even more, you know? So that's how I deal. Like my friend Shirley, think about it. It's going 28 years ago that we were together and did almost everything together. We went to school together, always with her and our family. I go to our house. We're in classes together. And then I had to leave and come to the United States. And then there maybe have been years that I never heard from Shirley. I believe it was many years because maybe it was Facebook that reconnected us because Facebook did reconnect a lot of us. It was Facebook that reconnected us. And when we met again on Facebook, it was like old time. We talked the same in the sense that we shared like the same old stories. We were just so excited. And we took off where we left off. And then she disappear again. And then she comes back and we talk and talk and talk. And it's like old times. Because we knew, both of us realized that life happens. Sometimes we get busy. Sometimes, well, guess what? We respect each other and appreciate each other. You know, now her children are grown. Now she has grands. You know, it's beautiful when we get to share and talk, and we've seen how life has taken us. And that's the type of person. Well, life happens. So that's just my encouragement to you today. Have a positive mindset and appreciate life changes and changes in situations that may occur in your life. Appreciate them. They're all for good. They're all for good. Have a positive mindset upon them. Okay? All right. So let me drink this juice. Cabbage juice, guys. Look at this. Wow. This is good for my blood and my liver. This is good stuff. Look at that. Cheers. So sweet, so delicious. I'm tasting more the beet, and it's sweet. And then I'm tasting the apples and the ginger, and I think my husband's gonna love this one. This one is so good. It's so delicious. I think it's so strong and delicious that it's gonna give me a little high. I might have to do some exercise to work it off later. I can just tell this is like, woo, blood transfusion. Don't it look like a blood transfusion? This it is, blood transfusion in a glass. I can't believe our life was ended. But before I go, I want to encourage you. Thank you so much for all your support. I'm seeing your support. All of you have been purchasing my book. Don't forget to leave a review. Let me know you're enjoying my books. Please, the reviews will help me and help Healthier Steps on a whole and bring blessings. So if you've not purchased this book, if you are one of them who haven't purchased as yet, this is the Healthier Steps 125 gluten-free vegan recipes. I wrote this book 8 years ago. All the recipes are plant-based and actually gluten-free. Great book for entertaining because you can make delicious, flavorful recipes for your family if there's a get-together and you know that they're going to enjoy it, especially those that are not even plant-based. So this is a winner cookbook. It sells amazing, and be sure it will be life-changing to you. Are you struggling in preparing delicious plant-based meals? Well, this book is just for you. Or you're just wanting to add recipes, different recipes. Like my recipes, a lot of them are from Jamaica. I cook with a nice Jamaican flair with flavors galore that are tasty recipes. I remember one of the things I was known for is putting flavors together, and I think that's my gift. And if you want to learn how to make dishes that everyone will appreciate, put a smile on people's face when they eat, they're like asking for seconds and thirds, this is the cookbook that you need to get. Amazing cookbook. Blessings to you all. Thank you so much for all your support. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for watching the live, and I'll see you tomorrow on another live. My name again is Michelle Blackwood from Healthier Steps.